So Roll's public UGC has been out for like less than 24 hours and we already got some horrible items. Are we surprised? No, but I'm gonna break it all down right now. And before, please subscribe. We're trying to reach 10,000 subscribers by the end of the month, and anything helps. Help me out and let's get into it. So with public UGC being out, there's been three kind of major issues I've seen going on uploading wise, and if people are uploading items, they seem to go down three routes. Route number one, upload a normal item but make it an inappropriate name. Route 2, upload just a straight up inappropriate item. And then Route 3, just an average, upload like a rare item. So let's break down every single one of those because they've all happened in abundance, surprisingly. I told you, it's been less than 24 hours, there's already pure chaos. So firstly, a lot of people have been uploading just stuff with super inappropriate names, which is really weird. Like as we can see here, there's this one, and the item seems normal, but the name is pretty bad, and I think it actually got through moderation. They did end up changing it, but pretty bad right at the start. Before I show you the others, it's kind of crazy to me how, it's crazy how bad rules and moderation is. The fact that these stuff and these items even get through in the first place, but the fact that they can't moderate the item or the name is kind of crazy. Like, their moderation is just non-existent at this point. And speaking of which, next we have this item right here, which I'm obviously not going to read out, but I'm going to show you it. I'm not going to censor it, just so you get an idea of how bad these items that are getting released are. And once again, as you can see, the item's pretty normal. I think it's just some horns, but they make the name super insane. And from what I've seen, everything went by moderation, and I think it even went limited, like a 1 of 1, which is kind of crazy. Like, it's actually been a pure mess so far. And then also with that, people have just been posting disgusting images, like not even inappropriate, just straight up disgusting images. Like Tanuki Alex here to what I was saying. I mean, thank God they blurred it, but somebody just uploaded their fungus toenails to UGC. It's uncut, nasty, and fungus filled, which is just nasty. I'm gonna move on because the thought of that is making me like want to puke. Speaking of which, people have also just started trying to upload just the straight up worst type of items possible. I can't show it because the video will get taken down, but the best way to describe it is like female body parts, male body parts. I don't think I have to say more beyond that. You can probably put 2 and 2 together. So with that being said, as I mentioned at the start of this video, there's 3 routes, and we covered 2 of them. People making the name inappropriate, which we've seen a lot. People making weird items, which we've seen. And then Route 3, people just making rare items for super cheap, which as we can see here. And this is definitely the most common one. But the worst one in my opinion I've seen so far is this one, the Dominus Mortis for 100 Robux. And the reason it's bad is not just because of Dominus, but this is actually one of the rarest items in the entirety of Roblox. This Dominus comes from like a code where you have to get from like a special toy, and only like 10 of them exist or something crazy like that. And one of them literally sold for $40,000, like real $40,000, like a few months ago. And I think one recently sold for like $50,000 to $85,000. So people are spending their life savings. You could have bought like almost a whole house or like a whole car with that money. But some people spend it on a Rolls item, which I mean, fair enough. Just on a side note, you can do whatever you want with their money. If you want to spend it on a Rolls item, that's on you. But imagine spending $85,000 or $50,000 on an item and then seeing people remake it for 100 Robux. That must sting a little bit. And in general, with that being said, there's a huge issue going on in Roblox right now, as we all probably saw coming, where UGC is just being abused like crazy and public UGC is off to a horrible start, which obviously we all expected. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and be surprised being like, oh my god, Roblox moderation sucks, because we all knew this was gonna happen. But it's just crazy to me how bad it actually was. Like, literally everything is getting bypassed. There's not even an ounce of moderation, which is crazy. And with that being said, there's so much more examples of this out there, of just people uploading insane stuff. And we've reached a point where it's so bad that people are uploading public UGC items saying public UGC is bad, and they're up on the platform. Like, people are literally uploading items mocking Roblox and telling them public UGC sucks, and then they get uploaded as a real item. That just shows you how horrible and broken this is and how bad it's gotten. And with that being said, we do have more inappropriate items being uploaded, but I've seen people disguise them a little bit, like this one here, which at first I was kind of confused, but if you look at the head of this item, they're trying to replicate something that I'm not going to say once again, but you can put 2 and 2 together. And once again, it gets through moderation, which is just insane. And also with that being said, we've obviously seen this happen on Roblox like a lot. Like, it happens every once in a while. But now that public UGC is out, not only can more people do it, but I think the reason there's going to be more items like this is just because even if Roblox does moderate them every once in a while, now there's so much of them being uploaded constantly that they can't even keep up with it. Like, before we've seen this happen and the items would get deleted, but now there's so much being uploaded and so much different methods that people are doing that Rolls can't even catch up with all of them, leading to more items like this being out there and actually going for sale and going limited, because Rolls simply just can't keep up. And I mean, that's obviously nobody's fault except Roblox's themselves. Everybody and their mom could have seen this coming, but Roblox still went through with it, and I mean, the platform is being destroyed and the UGC is being destroyed right in front of our eyes, which is pretty unfortunate to see, because even though some of the stuff is kind of funny to observe and watch, you have to keep in mind that a lot of people's literally entire livelihood is making UGC items, but because of all the garbage being uploaded like 24/7 now, their items no longer stand out and can't even get recognition, and they're struggling to even make ends meet and like they're struggling to do their job because of all the garbage being uploaded right now, which is super unfortunate. Like some people's entire jobs and livelihoods are at risk here because of this update. So when you think about it like that, it is pretty unfortunate, you know? Like it is funny to laugh at these items and stuff like that, but thinking about the negatives of this, they completely overrate the positives. And it also brings up another problem because I've also seen a lot of YouTube creators being like, their work is probably going to get stolen and re-uploaded, so then they have to start striking them down and taking effort into striking them down. But then also with that being said, we've seen in the past that Roblox's copyright system is just horrible. So now we're going to see people start stealing from people who actually put effort into their items, and then people are probably going to struggle to get those items taken down, once again ruining their items even more, which just makes everything 10 times worse. They can't stand out, so their items are already struggling. Then people might steal their items, and then they'll get away with it because the Roblox is a poor system. It literally messes up everything for them. And with that being said, some YouTube creators who have been doing this for a job are literally quitting. Polar Club here, a very prominent person in the community and also popular YouTube creator, said that being said, thank you all for your support to me as a YouTube creator for the past few years. It's been an incredible, life-changing experience that allowed me to do so many things I couldn't have done otherwise, and for that I'm eternally grateful. On to bigger and better things, and they said that they don't know if they're going to keep uploading items because the market's been so affected, which is so horrible and sad to see, you know, people's jobs is getting ruined in front of them because of a bad update. And lastly, to wrap up this video, these people here have been posting like collages, just kind of showing you the abundance of everything that got uploaded yesterday, not even in the first 24 hours. And let's look at them right now. So here's the first one, and literally anywhere you look on this, you're gonna see some sort of crazy item. And as we can see here, there's no short of fake Valks, headphones, Dominuses, and just more garbage items, which is pretty crazy. And also just like copyright items and stolen assets. Like literally every single item here is of some sort of copy of a limited or stuff like that, which is pretty wild to see. And also some copyright items, I'm pretty sure, as well. And once again, here's another collage showing some more items, because obviously there's a lot to show off. As we can see here, for some reason the Valks have been the most popular ones to upload. I guess they're the easiest to steal, I don't know why, but I've seen so much Valks being uploaded. Like out of all the items being uploaded, the Valks seem to be the most. I swear I've seen every single color Valk in the past like 24 hours. It's actually crazy. And as we can see here, people are uploading just Dominus and stuff like that. But also, as you can see, I think some people are trying to upload like parts of Dominuses and stuff like that, like the hood there, as you can see, so they can kind of avoid it. But even if they don't avoid it, Roblox still lets it through. And in general, with that being said, Roblox desperately needs to, I feel like, change their mind on this, or probably implement some moderation. Because with that being said, I know Roblox did improve the fees, but as we can see here, the fees don't matter at all. People are still uploading the most insane items, and this whole update has just been a complete mess and dumpster fire in the community, and it's only just a start too. Like, that's the crazy part to me. It's been like less than, what, 24 hours, and we've seen the most insane stuff being uploaded. So I assume literally when this video is going to be uploaded, right after there's going to be more insane items, just because it's not even been that much time yet. So yeah, some pretty insane stuff going on here today, and just pretty awful. Like, I can literally sit here and cover these items for years, you know, there's that much of them. But and with that being said, if you enjoyed, check this video to find out some pet simulator drama or watch some drama with Roblox, and I'll see you in the next one.